Everything Everywhere All at Once was released in 2022 and was directed by Daniel Kwan and Daniel Skirnut. Very sorry if I pronounced his second name wrong. It tells the story of a woman who travels through multiple dimensions and must connect with alternate versions of herself to save humanity. So, Everything Everywhere All at Once was a movie that came out around the same time as Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness. And I had been meaning to get around to this movie for a while, ever since during the summer actually, but I just never got a chance to. Anna Mayfield 825 really wanted me to review it, and I just want to say I'm very, very sorry that it took me ages to review it. I do greatly apologize that it took me a long time to get to it. But a while ago, me and my friend watched the movie for ourselves, and I'm finally reviewing it. So here's my review. Everyone else seems to really love this movie. It's got great reviews, great scores. Nearly loads of people are calling it a masterpiece. Some even called it the best film of 2022. Some just really, really love this movie. And that's great. For me, I thought it was entertaining, but a very strange movie. I think the story, it's interesting, but it's very weird. It's just, you go into it, and you're traveling through different realities, different dimensions. A bit like how No Way Home and Doctor Strange 2 did it, but I just think the pacing, the direction, it's very weird. It's a very weird film to me. I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's good. It's well made and everything, but I just think the story is very weird and sometimes a little confusing. It's a bit hard to follow, and I feel like there's not really much of a story. You're mostly following the woman, the characters, going through the multiple realities. And that's the journey. But it just feels like the movie's just switching between this dimension, that dimension, this dimension. It's just switching between different dimensions all the time. It's not to say it can get confusing. It's just sometimes it's a bit easy to get lost. I wouldn't say confusing. It makes sense. But just sometimes I feel like if you jumped into this halfway through, I feel like you wouldn't really know what's going on. So I just think the story, the direction is very strange. But it is entertaining. It's an entertaining film. The humor's good. It's an entertaining movie to say the least. Visually, the movie looks pretty cool. The special effects are really good. The acting, really good. The actors play the characters very well. And the characters themselves are not bad, they're decent, but they don't really feel like characters in my book. I'm not saying they're bad, it's just you're mostly following them going on this journey. And you're not really getting, you know who they are and everything, but you're mostly just following them around in the movie. If you know that kind of way, you're mostly just following the woman and the other guy traveling through the multiple realities. So it's not to say the character's bad, they have good dynamics, it's just they don't really feel like characters to me. They just feel more like we're just watching a bunch of characters going through multiple realities. Just watching people, basically. But not bad by any means. The movie's music is pretty alright. Yeah, it's not that bad. So I think this is a very entertaining movie. It's very well made. I definitely think it's enjoyable. But I do think it's very, very strange. Overall, Everything Everywhere All at Once is an entertaining movie to say the least. The story is very, very weird, but not bad. The characters are fine, but it's got some solid acting, effects, and decent music. I'm going to give Everything Everywhere All at Once an 8 out of 10. So that's it for my review of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm really sorry once again that it took me so long to review it, but thank you Anna Mayfield 825 for requesting me to review it. I appreciate it. I'm glad I finally got around to watching it. I'm sorry that I couldn't do it sooner. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on Babylon. Yes, the new movie with Tobey Maguire, Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. I'm quite interested actually. Yeah, I've got my ticket booked and I think it's going to be interesting. I'll talk more about that in my review coming on Saturday. Stay tuned for that. And until then, guys, take care. Thank you all for watching. And skadoosh.